Hey everyone, 412 Sports Cards back here today with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing Ronald Acuna Jr. and whether or not he makes a good sports card investment at the given time. Now, we all know about Ronald Acuna Jr. He's a Braves phenom, center fielder who has all the tools. He can field, hit, run, he has a lot of pop, gets a lot of home runs, and he has a lot of hype, most importantly, which is huge for his market. Much like this man, Mike Trout, that hype is what's going to allow his card prices to drive up and up as he continues to deliver on the field. Now, when we look at which cards we want to be investing in of Ronald Acuna Jr., here's an example of maybe something not to invest in. This Heritage High number rookie of Acuna is just a simple pose picture from a set that doesn't necessarily garner a ton of demand. It's a simple, nice card, but it's only worth about $10 and hasn't really increased in price as Acuna put on that incredible season last year and the rest of his cards were driven up and up. This is a nice card if you're looking to add for a PC, but maybe not for an investment. So what are you looking for in an investment? So essentially what you want to be seeing in the investment is, so I have here this Acuna from 2018 Topps Update, but this is a rainbow foil. Here's an example. This is a Soto because I don't have a base Acuna from this set, but this 2018 Topps Update and Gem Mint 10 from PSA. That is going to be your number one investment vehicle for Acuna. There are a ton of them graded by PSA. They're highly liquid. You can buy them easily. You can sell them easily. It's great for investment purposes. And honestly, the PSA 10 is just a nice copy to have. It looks nice. You know the quality of it. It's a very, very good investment to have. Now, these PSA 10s we're up at around $270. Obviously not the Soto, but they would have been of Acuna, and they would have been based like this. But they were up at $270 in early March, which is huge. Those were in the range of 80 for most of the offseason. They exploded. They were undervalued in the offseason, but now with coronavirus and the shock to the market, the sports card market, we've seen those recede in price all the way down to $150, and they're starting to show signs of life again, coming up to around maybe $160, $170. And that's a card that you want to be targeting. I think that while short-term there may be risks, Topps Update is an incredible brand with a lot of power, and I think Acuna long-term, this is going to be the card to have. It's, aside from the bat down, is his main paper rookie, and these have held demand incredibly well in the modern era. So that's the card you want to be on the lookout for. Now, I personally have chosen to add this rainbow foil in a PSA 9. These are much rarer than the base. They fall maybe around 1 in 10 packs, so they're a lot harder to pull. They're a lot more condition sensitive, so they're harder to grade. Hence, the PSA 10 goes for a higher multiple than over the 9 than in the base. But I think they look nice. Personally, for me, these cards, this is one that I really enjoy having around. I think it's a beautiful card, and it's a card that I want to keep. You know, sometimes cards are about more than just the profit, and it's nice to have cards that you enjoy while they're in your hands. I also think that they're great investment vehicles. They're rarer. Now, they may not be as liquid. They may not be as easy to buy and sell as the base, which there are over 10,000 of in PSA 10. May not be as easy to buy and sell as that, but I think the investment potential is very real because the numbers are much, much smaller and the prices are not astronomical. This card is probably around $300 right now, I would say, which it's only 6 times more than the base, and there is certainly less than 1/6 of these compared to the base. So I think that's a pretty good investment. Now, another serious question we should be considering is, what about buying raw cards? What about buying raw Ronald Acuna Topps Update cards and grading them yourself? Now, Acuna has pretty strong power, and his cards are worth a lot, so that means that a lot of people are grading them. You want to be careful with who you're buying your raw baseball cards from on eBay. Sellers who have a lot of slab cards, a lot of cards like this on their eBay accounts, that probably means that they're looking over all their raw Acuñas and deciding which ones will get 10s and which ones won't, and just selling the ones that won't get PSA 10s. Now, you want to be looking for eBayers who are selling mostly ungraded cards. It means they're much less likely to have been looked over, and that's going to be huge for helping you get cards and your cards graded as PSA 10s like this and generating a lot of profit. That's another way that you can make money. Grading those Ronald Acuñas that you buy raw is going to give you a great chance for investment. And I believe that that is another sound strategy. If it were me, as just an investor, that's a lot of hassle, especially with waiting for PSA turnaround times. I'd be looking to target cards like this Ronald Acuna Rainbow Foil, PSA 9. You know what you're getting. It's a safe long-term hold, and Acuña's going to be a star in the MLB for years to come. So I would highly encourage picking up some of his before the season starts and while you can still get them for cheap prices. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in today, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.